unlock insights for data. So when you look at data, and this is around the big data, is really to connect to immersive experiences around data. Azure has a marketplace, for example, where you can access terabytes of data that is collected and use that data in your own, for your own VI environment. So it's like a data marketplace, if you will, where Microsoft collects data from different sources and provides it to our end customers to be able to integrate that information into your own systems and run the BI against it. Okay, the demographic information, and so on and so forth. And of course, be able to provide the data, to connect in an immersive way through BI. People-centric IT, personalize the experience and provide the data anywhere on any device. Right? We talked about people having more than 2 devices, sometimes 3 devices, different screen sizes. You have to be able to have your application accessed by the users anytime, anywhere. Right? And that's where we're talking about putting applications in the public cloud to allow for that kind of information, but in a secure fashion. Or create a hybrid cloud environment where maybe using the power of Azure to host the website and your focus, your presentation to the public, but you want your data on premise because you want to control your data. So that's that hybrid cloud environment that Microsoft supports also. As well as secure and well managed. So obviously AD is core, right? Everybody uses AD here, right? Anybody not use AD? AD obviously is an on-premise solution. But when you start to integrate and expand into the cloud, you want the single sign-on and the credentials to be, moved to the cloud. So you're not managing multiple identities. Well, with Azure, as well as even Office 365 and so forth, you can extend your AD on-premise to the cloud. So this way you have all the heavy lifting is already done. It's used to allow for users to leverage, you to manage our identities, but also be able to access the environment in a secure way. Or if you wish, and you don't want to do that, but you have, you want it to be more of a public identity, obviously we can use the live service against those as well. And that's been enhanced. So of course, the modern apps and so forth are key. So when you look at what makes the cloud OS, well, really around Windows, unique is the fact that you can develop on it. You can use a unified management platform like System Center to give you that one pane of glass to support both your private and public cloud management. So think about the ability for System Center, like something like Operations Manager. So we released a management pack for Ops Manager for Azure. So now, when you put your applications in Azure, through this management pack, you can now manage your end-to-end application with System Center, no matter where your application lives. Right? So that's big. We also are using System Center to provide provisioning to the cloud, for example. So this way you could, if you run out of capacity locally and you don't want to go out and spend more hardware, you could spin up virtual machines into Azure. Again, that ramp up, scale up, and scale down type of capability. We talked about the common identity, right? Using that identity store that you already developed to push it into things like Azure, and Azure has that capability as well to provide you with that worldwide access to your identity. Integrated virtualization. Virtualization today is inherent in everything we do. Desktop virtualization, right? We do that. That's becoming big. Server virtualization has been around for a long time. But as we move from consolidation, using virtualization to consolidate the hardware, now what's the next step of virtualization? That's around integration and to create this elasticity to provide both the private cloud type of environment internally. So if you're already 80, 90% virtualized and you can't consolidate really anymore, but want to leverage the power of the tools today, no matter what the hypervisor is, you should be able to have a management platform that will allow for you to create this private cloud environment that will obviously help your business be more nimble and responsive to the market trends that are out there today. Because today, if you're not first, you're last when it comes to competition. So you have to be able to be vigilant in that. And of course, the complete data platform. One of the great things about Windows Server 2012 and as well is because it is really built to be a cloud platform,